Hey Banter fam! Banter with Richie B is hitting the road, and we're heading somewhere that in our books is legendary. Join us June 27th and 28th as we head to charming Fair Farm for 2 days of mystery, history, and maybe a little chaos.
Whoa!
What the hell?
Live banter, real stories, unexpected moments. If you love the strange, the fun, and the unexplained, this is the one you do not want to miss. Make sure you're following because Banter with Richie B is bringing the energy straight to charming Fair Farm. See you there.
For all being on here, and remember, we are home of the. What's up, everybody, and welcome to Home of the Boom. I'm your host Wojo. I'm going through complete, absolutely nuttery here. I don't know. I keep getting kicked out. I had to move to a different location further down the street, and it's chaos. You know what it is? It's Tuesday. Tuesday. But you know what? Tuesday, it's Wojo's day. And your day too. So welcome everybody to Home of the Boom. I'm your host Wojo. Um, uh, Welcome to the Banter with Richie B Podcast Network. We are a worldwide interactive podcast. You'll find us on YouTube, Fire Stick, Roku, and of course Dark Realm TV, where fear lives, and also HLO Media. Check out their platforms, guys, and enjoy the climb. Guys, we have a lot to talk about. I have like some sort. I have actually a story to tell you, and But before I do that, I want to bring in my co-host tonight. Richie B is not going to be with us tonight. Family stuff to do, and have to get ready for the big game tonight. Let's go. Um, so I'm going to bring my co-host, my dear friend and executive producer, the best in the world, Miss Sam Hunley.
Hello.
Oh my God, talk about at the nick of time. I sit
I
there.
know. I was panicking, Wojo.
I'm I'm like doing like 60. I'm like, oh my God, not now.
Oh my God. I was like, what am I going to do? What am I going
Uh,
to do? But
I'll tell you, it's been such an emotional day. So much happening and what have you. For
you've
some
had,
reason, Restream's playing like games, so
yeah,
my setup's a little bit different than normal before. So I only see like you know certain people,
you
not like all people.
can't see
So
everyone. Okay.
I don't know if it's I don't know what's
Um,
going on. Nope. So
well, I can
that's
say hey
okay.
to some people. I mean, I can bring them up and you can, if you want me to bring them up or,
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, guys, I only have about just about an hour.
mm.
So let's roll and say hello to our friends, our peeps.
All right. First one in the house tonight was Tyler Roller Dog.
Roller dog, you got
Mhm.
issues, man. You were on yesterday and I caught him. And so I was like, ha. I go, I got you. He's like, okay.
Uh-oh.
I got you, bud. Thank you.
Yes, we got Mary Newbert in the house.
Mary, Mary, why you so
Mary.
beautiful? Ooh, ooh.
And we got BMO.
Bimo, the man, the myth, and the
Yep,
legend.
BMO. And good day, mate. Got the Beno from Australia.
Oh, Benno. Oh, man, I'm glad you're here. I got a story for you, baby.
Yes, Tim Vogel in the house.
Tim, Pony Boy, yep, spoke to him earlier. Thank you for being on here, bud.
Yeah, Andy, Kurt
BDA,
Yoyo. Yeah,
good. Secret Squirrel, my boy.
Papa Squatch is in the
Papa,
house.
Squatch.
Yeah, and your brother has shown himself.
Oh, hey. I know my long lost brother. I haven't spoken to him in a while, but yeah, I texted him. I'm glad he's on here. Matt, I love you, man.
Yeah. Papa Squatch, I want a video of that ASAP. So make that happen. Let's see. John T is in the house. I'm gonna call him
JT,
John
brother,
T.
many blessings.
Yes, Martin.
Hey,
Curious Cryptids.
oh, double C. Thank you for being on here. I know it's
Yeah,
late.
it is. She set her alarm to get up.
Yes, she did.
We got No Lift Connor. He's still new to the channel, but it's good to see him here.
Great to see you, bud. Thank you for being on here.
Okay, try not to miss it. Cheryl with Courage. How are you? I'm so glad to see you, girlfriend.
Thank
Um,
you for being on here.
we had a Carter in here. We got Jared from the Lowdown in here. I
Welcome,
think
everybody.
I said Gene. I'm pretty sure I said Gene. Wes Whitman's in here.
Oh, WW.
Yep.
Gene.
William Nighthawk is in the house.
I'll say, oh, my friend.
Ron Vexity is in the house.
Ron. What's up, brother?
Mooncat, and we're caught.
Looney.
Denny O is in the house. So now
Oh,
we're
hey,
caught up.
what's up? All right, guys.
Okay.
All right, listen. Let's get to the point.
Yes.
Okay. So what I have for you, and I'm not afraid to share. These are for the people like the Ernie Davios and the Tim Vogels and um, the Martins and plenty of others out there. Okay, that we all have stories. We all have
Mm,
stories. We all have encounters. Um, so I'm going to tell you a story today that I'm not afraid to share. So while I'm going to work and I'm in southeastern Massachusetts, I am like in total farmland area. Um, and I went down this road I never been down to. And um, as I explained it, Sam, you could post up that picture of the road.
okay.
We're going to
Let
kind of
me
go through.
see.
We only got an hour, guys, so we got pictures, and I'm going to talk this through. Okay.
Yep. Yep.
So
Yep. So the
Um,
picture of just of the paved road, right?
yeah,
Okay.
it's a long, long road. So he ain't heavy. He's just my brother. All right. So look at this road, guys. Okay. I'm traveling down
Mm-hmm.
and it's very squatchy. I'm seeing tree structures, both sides. Um, I have two deliveries to do and I'm in no rush. Okay. Because it's a nice day. I'm fairly close to work at my warehouse. So no rush. I'm going down this road. Then I see the service entrance to my left. So I slowed right down and I see a gate. And
Mm-hmm.
as I see this gate,
Let me show that.
I I see looks like somebody's walking down the path. And
This one?
as I'm yes,
Okay.
okay, um so down the path, I just see this, dark shadow figure. And as I drove by, because I see the right arm sway up and then came down. It's just the downward motion that blew my mind because of the location of where the hands are. And and
Mm-hmm.
I drove by and I said to myself, did I see what I just saw? And then I hit the brakes. I go, who's wearing a black hood? Is it me or somebody's wearing a black hoodie? Now, this is on my mind. So I kicked in reversed. As I went here, wasn't there. Gone. Okay. Now my heart starts to pump. So now I'm starting to move up a little bit. I get the windows down and I'm, saying hello, anybody there? Um, just trying to get like some sort of like, any reaction. It was dead quiet. So now I'm just like, I think I saw what I saw because of the hands. I saw just straight all black shadow, and it's coming
Oh.
down this path. It was walking. It was walking towards me, walking towards the road.
Mm.
And going back, there's nobody there. I find that awfully strange. So now again, my mind's processing. I called up Richie and I explained to him what's going on. He's like, dude, you got to put a pin and what have you, and so then I go down the street. Furthermore, I called Sam
Yep.
because now I'm like, we got a story here. And now I'm talking to Sam. I said, you know what? I got to turn around. I have to go back there. I have to put that pin.
Mm.
So if you look down, guys, down this path, uh, to a little bit of the left, you'll see like a light, like green rounded bush or a tree.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I saw the height of this figure.
Mm.
Okay, and I saw it gave me the proximity of whereabouts I saw what's walking towards the gate.
Mm.
So I used my MapQuest, and you can use like your distance measure. So I pinned it. I walked inside. I pinned it down the path, and then I went right down to the road. And I had over 220 feet. 220 feet. 220 feet is about 73 yards. So
Mm-hmm.
give and take, I'm saying between 60 to 75 yards. Okay. Um, and as I'm talking to Sam,
Mm-hmm.
I I'm finding tree structures, right, Sam? Remember I was like
Right.
going through the tree
Yes.
structures.
Yes.
I found this X, which is like literally
Let me bring that up.
30 30 yards walking into my right.
I'm trying to find it. It's so hard to see. They're so small. Let's see. I
Okay.
think it's this one. Is it this one?
Yes.
Okay.
So I found this big, huge X right there, and I was like, man, that's cool. Okay, so there is action coming um, this far in. As I walked a little bit further from that to my left, Sam, that's where the tree is down, that's broken with the fibers sticking out.
Mm.
It's like and then it turns into the huts after.
Right.
Excuse me. So, so in the next clip, guys, I found this. I noticed this one break that's approximately like about 10 feet high, and the fibers. It's just like the fibers are something else.
Let
Um,
me see if I can. Um, you just let me let's see.
yeah.
It's hard to see them. That's not it, is it?
Nope.
Okay.
That's the Y. I saw the Y further down.
Okay.
And again, I
Let
took
me
the
take
picture
it.
of the Y for. It's okay, Sam. Don't worry about it.
Uh,
Because
yeah,
everything, guys, everything was like this. So I'm following a trail here of structures and this shadow um, that I saw that was walking. But anyways, as she's finding that,
yeah. I'm trying to find. I'm trying to see. Like
nope, that's not it.
that's not it. Sorry.
No, it's okay. Just flash them all up. That's all. Just keep flashing. I'll tell you when to stop. How's that?
Okay. All right. That sounds good. Let's
Yeah.
see. I think I said that one. You said it was up in the air and it was a.
Yeah, because you see the tree coming, it's broken from the top. You can see it aiming down.
Okay. Um, it's very hard to see.
Okay, so all right. So that picture is the aftermath. But let's start with there. Okay, so in the middle, guys. Okay, you see this tree in the middle that's aiming downward. Okay, the fibers is like clean and it's fresh and it's approximately like 10 feet up. Now there's this big, huge 90 that's perfectly perpendicular across. I found that like unique. And I'm on the path looking at this. So now I'm starting to walk into these woods. I'm like, you know what? I don't care, ticks and all. I'm going in. And as I get closer, you can see the greenery, guys. It's a hut. It's a hut because there was an opening to the left side. Sorry, I brought the wrong glasses, but again, the entrance is like to the left of the 90. And I didn't go all the way in, but I did kind of go in, and it's approximately like 6, 7 feet wide. It's pretty. I didn't sit in it, so it was taller than me. But it seemed cooler in that spot. That was the
Right.
unique part. It was cooler right there. Now, um, again, I'm on the path. This is to my left. That's southward. Winds to like 5 to 7 miles per hour.
Hmm.
This happened around 10:30 in the morning, by the way. Sorry, I'm jumping around because I am
That's
pumped.
okay.
And so,
Uh, let me let me see if is this the one? Is this the break? It looks like that's a broken.
nope, that's not it.
That's not either.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh my god.
Go ahead, keep just zoom, just put them right in. I'll tell you. How's that?
Okay. All right.
All
You
right.
had a very eventful day though, Wojo. I can say that. It was insanity.
Yeah, I mean, my heart was pumping because I am like being chill, but my heart is like racing. Nope, that's not it. But you know what? Those things stay right here for a second. Now look at the very middle, guys. It looks like a spear, like what went through the tree, but it's actually
It-
balancing off that tree.
oh wow.
These structures are like literally off the path. Um, and after I spoke to Sam, I did do the 2 stops. I said, I'm coming back here, and I did my own investigation for 20 minutes. I did tree knocks, whoops, and I'm walking in here, and it's kind of like in a little bit of an open area at this part. And I'm finding these cool structures, these um, 90s X's, and the arches. Oh, wait till I bring Richie out there. I mean, they're tight, but
Oh,
they're like about approximately between 9 to like 11 inches in diameter, and they're just like
uh,
this. I'm like, oh my god, this is like incredible stuff. So, but this particular structure is like perfectly balanced up about approximately like 12 feet up in the air in
mm.
this picture.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Let me see. I
So
think is this one it?
yes.
Okay.
So in the very top of that tree, guys,
Yeah.
you can see it looks like, I mean, look at the fibers just popping out of that thing. That's a thick
Yeah.
tree. Again, that is like that is like incredible force to pop it like that, you know. Um,
Yeah.
and by the way, I apologize if, I can't really see everyone's comments, so please, um, I
Um.
apologize.
Yeah. Okay. So Diu said she wants to know how far is this from y'all's usual investigation location.
Our usual investigation, I did that too, D-Hoot. I did my homework. I did everything today. That's why I'm so like pumped and overworked, and it's 12 miles. 12 miles.
That's
And
crazy.
this area is a lot of conservation, a lot of it's just a lot of habitat, of course, like our area, a lot of
Hmm.
water. Um, it's these woods are a little bit different than ours. It seems like more hills in this area than our
Hmm.
area. Our area is more flat.
Right.
Um, so I know on the opposite end of the path, if I was to cross the road, because I think I caught whatever was walking was trying to cross the road. The reason why I say that is because it was coming straight down that path. And
Yeah.
in the road also is not that busy.
Yeah.
Like I said, I came by there twice and I probably saw a total of three cars, both times that I showed up and spent time there. So
Wow.
it's a very non-busy, straight road. I know that they're about a half a mile away. There's a lake. So again, um, this area, I was told, it's a a lot of Sasquatch activity, a lot of encounters that people had, um, and so on and so forth. So,
Right.
all right. So,
Um. Kurt wanted to say something. He said that X is massive. This is interesting. I wonder if they are trying to communicate and connect with you by yourself, and that's one of the places they can get you, like on that little road.
you know, we're all different. Richie has his journey. Sam's got her journey. Like we all have our journeys, even though we are together with our journeys. What's so unique is um, I didn't expect this. And thinking of this after the fact
Yeah.
is um, when least expected. I know I always say to myself, I would love to see one because this whole like part of Massachusetts here is the structures are everywhere, right off the roads, and people that non-believers or people just don't know, period, um, that these um, that these structures exist around them, and I notice them, and I always said to myself, ah, man, I love to see one, and I'm telling you straight up, as as the Lord, my Messiah, as my witness, and you all's witness, I have nothing to hide, and I'll tell you,
No.
I know what I saw.
Yeah.
Once I passed that, because when I backed up, guys, okay, here's the key. When I backed up, is that when we are at our place and we're at the knocking tree and we're heading to the folly, as we continue on that path to the folly path and we take a right, it gets narrow. So if you're walking down a path, it's like, let's say approximately like 5 feet, Sam. So you
Hmm.
have like room to like, swing your arms, whatever. That's what I saw. When I backed up and saw the path when there was nothing there, I couldn't believe how wide this path was. And and I I didn't have a measuring stick or anything, but I do um a lot of measuring and estimations and stuff like that. I will say
Is
it's about between 7 to 8 feet wide easily, and
hmm
that strip of dirt. it's no one hasn't been really down here. This is like I'm thinking like whatever I saw was taken up like this pathway. That's how wide it was. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just
Right.
saying to myself, like in that split, moment, like to see to see what I saw. So if something like if like yourself, petite woman that's like 60 to let's say 65 to 75 yards away, you'd be like, small. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
What I,
Yeah.
what I saw was something bigger than that. It just seems like that they were a lot closer, like about 50 yards closer,
Right.
But again, size matters in this situation you know, um, whatever. Uh,
D
Theory
Hoot
says,
wants to know. Yeah.
yeah, public land, yes. This is nobody's house. Like the nearest house is Hoot is about a half a mile both ways.
Yeah.
Um, I will say that again, I think we're gonna do a reenactment and I gotta take Richie out here.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
my boy, and I said to myself after, I think I said, I wish Richie was here with me, man, because I'll tell you, it was mind blowing.
Yes.
And you know what? I just felt like it just felt so good. Like man, like we always say, well, I know some people have said like they already know that you're coming to your spot or whatever. Well, I think they knew that I'm coming down. I think, and I didn't expect what I expected, and it's just showing up there. And I'll tell you, water sources. Well, I would say down that path. If I do a straight walk into the path, I am pretty 100% sure it runs into a lake. It's about a half a mile. But if I was across the road, I measured through the Google my MapQuest. It was like 0.2 miles to a creek.
Mm.
So is that William? Yeah, I get the wrong glasses, guys, so bear with me.
It's okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's I'll tell you, there is a lot of water source in this
Right.
area, this whole big swath of area. Um, do I have a what? A
A bug
bug
out
out
bag.
in your vehicle? No. What was a bug out bag?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know.
I don't know. Um, no, I was driving a van actually, a white van. I Wojo's creepy van, um, cargo van.
Oh, we can
So
show that to see the
yeah, let's show that.
distance.
I gotta
Okay.
move this closer because man, my eyes are
Yeah, it's okay. Let's see. Where is the van? I think this is the van.
a van down by the river. Okay, so that's approximately where I saw it.
Yeah.
Is that vantage point. Now, again, it's pretty. I am a good photographer, by the way. And it's pretty cool to see the van. Um, but look at the size of the van. But I'll tell you what I saw. I mean, it just took up like this path, and like I
Yeah.
said, this path is like approximately like 7 to 8 feet wide.
Right.
So again, and by the way, how many of yous would actually? Nope, I hadn't. I was at work, guys. This is all while I'm working.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, BMO. I did not have survival gear. My weapon was Sam. In case Sam, I need help.
Yeah, he was like you could just hear it in his voice. He was shaking up. He was just like I was just sitting there, you know, just sipping coffee, and then next thing I know, Wojo's he's like, "Oh my god, oh my god!" And I was like, "Ah, what
Wait a minute.
happened?"
I thought you were steam cleaning. You were sitting on your ass taking breaks, huh?
Oh no, no, I was steam cleaning in between. So, but yeah, I mean, it was crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Guys, I was at work.
Yeah,
I'm working here, and I am like delivering, packages, like these big boxes of things to these stores that are like, um, probably 5 miles, 6 miles from where this is, and again unexpectedly. And so, and by the way, how many of you got? So today it was like about 81 degrees. Okay, it wasn't super humid out, but when the sun's out, it's hot.
Oh
I mean,
yeah.
how many of you would be dressed up in all black? Okay.
No.
Um, when I was saying about like the hoodie, like who would wear a freaking hoodie, like a sweatshirt? You have to be nuts. But second of all, I think what I was looking at was like a conical head.
Yep.
That's again for that split second, because that's why I said who would be wearing a hoodie to myself. But at the same time, I knew what my answer is going to be. But when I
Yep.
definitely didn't see anybody there, now I was like, oh boy,
Right.
oh my God, like I have a story, but you know what? How can you like present this as evidence? Okay,
Right.
so now I have to, I'm investigating now. So now I'm back to boots on the ground,
Uh huh.
and so now I walked, I think another 30, 35 yards from this spot,
Uh huh.
and Sam, you can show. Let's show some feet.
Oh. Okay. All right. All right. Let me. Here is this. Let's do this one.
All right, so guys, this was on like not in the very middle of the path. It's on the path. It's just a little bit outside of it. Okay. I stood beside it, couldn't put a dent in it. Um, so now I'm like, okay, Wojo's out in the woods. I'm talking to Sam. All I have is my phone. Now I have to improvise. Okay, I got a footprint here, and it's approximately like maybe like three quarters to an inch deep,
Hmm.
and it's a cool foot. Um,
Yes.
so
It.
now I'm like, what do I do? So that's when, because I was pretty pumped up and I'm trying, but I'm in control, but my mind is racing. So um,
I think we
remain in
have
control.
one.
Like I'm just trying to be cool. And Sam is my secretary, if I want to put it. And so I said, Sam, okay, just remember, I'm going to put my foot down, my phone down. I'm going to put it and measure the width. So when I planted it down, and what did I tell you, Sam?
Yep.
Perfect fit.
Perfect.
So now, okay, now I got the width, and that's the width of my of the length of my phone. Now,
Hmm.
how am I gonna like do the length? So I found a straight stick,
Yep.
and so the only thing is, guys, I didn't take pictures of me doing it, all that because I'm talking to Sam, and again, my mind is racing because I'm still trying to like process of what I saw. I'm out here alone. Not that I was scared, and I'm seeing a footprint now. And so now I grabbed a straight stick, placed it down, found like where the heel is by my thumb, and then I broke it. And when I got back to my shop, first thing I did is I ran to find my measuring tape. My phone is 7 inches wide, well, the length, the width of this print, 7 inches wide, 14 inches long, guys. We see that at our
Wow.
own place. So if we're 12 miles away, I mean, that's a hop, skip, and a jump for them.
Yeah.
We have, and if you've been around with us long enough, and especially Richie, because he goes, he goes, I already know the answer, but just tell me, like, what's the measurement? Yep, 14 by 7. So we're like this, 14 by 7, because that's the most common um, foot, size footprint that we constantly find.
Right.
And so I decided to put my foot there and just take a picture because I'm just like, this is great. Um,
Yeah.
and so now, seeing that print, now I look further down for more prints,
Okay.
and
Let's see. Okay, what image do you want next? Let's see.
It's the other footprints, or the other tracks.
The Okay, I am not. Hang on one second. Just give me a second.
I seem to
Give me a
recognize
second.
the face.
Ah!
Memories. I'm sorry. Children.
Guys, this is.
Hearts and thoughts
Oh,
fade away.
here we go. Sorry, I'm so sorry.
No, don't be sorry. You're doing great.
It's, it's
We're doing great, but just hurry up.
okay. Ah, I'm trying. Okay, this needs to be like
Yeah.
next time
No,
I'll label them. I'm sorry. Let's see. Where did that one go?
it's
I
okay
just
because
had
you're
it in there.
busy. We're all busy. But anyways, as she's looking for that, guys, I found
Hold on.
tracks
Yeah.
behind them. Um, so I kind of like crouched down and just so at the very very bottom. Okay, again, the last at the very top is the print that I found. Okay, that is the most defined one. Everything else is like it's like the toe slide. It's almost
Yeah.
because it's almost like you know the same for the width and
Right.
because there wasn't you didn't see I didn't see like much of the heel in the middle, but they had to be about I think it was 3 to 4 tracks
Mm,
prints, and I'm gonna say they're approximately maybe like 50 inches apart. Um, I mean, give and take, guys. Because again, I had nothing with me, but I'm showing you what I'm taking pictures of because as a researcher, that's what I do is try to give you as much information as I can. Okay. Um, and they all have deep compressions.
yeah.
Um,
Let's see. I'm trying to get. Yeah, Z wanted to know if you casted any footprints, but I told that you were actually working.
yeah, you know what? I was working. I will say this is that my boss knows I research.
Yeah.
He goes, "Hey, how's it going?" I go, "Can I talk to you for a moment?" Um, There's something I need to talk to you about. And I wasn't even thinking, or yeah, he just told me straight out because I said, he goes, is everything all right? I go, yeah, everything's fine. It's just, you know how I research, but he goes, yeah, he goes, oh, he goes, the way you're telling me to come in your office and sit down, you know, I thought that something happened to the band, or I thought maybe you're quitting and leaving us and things like that. So because my face was like total blank, I was still, I was still overwhelmed because I was talking to certain people on the side and having this discussion because of their encounters and questions and things like that. Um, and so that's why talking to them, the Ernie Davios, the Tim Vogels, Les Whitmans, and Martin, and so on and so forth. Everyone has these encounters, but how again you come out and had this discussion, and
Mm,
and that's why you know what I'm here trying to give you a breakdown of everything that I did. I don't even explain to you everything I saw because again, um, we were dressed up all in black, first of all. And by the way, like, I didn't see any encampments of any sort. I didn't really find any human footprints or anything. I didn't find tents, whatever. And when I'm driving away, I'm going slow and I'm looking
yeah.
at my mirrors to see if this person would come out, and nobody came out. And again, um, it's buggy. It was pretty buggy in there. Um,
Mm,
so yeah, there was just a lot going on, and again to find these footprints and stuff like that was just so overwhelming now because now it was just it. That's how I started walking down
Right.
the path. And I'm finding more structures. When I came back the second time, that's when I started going off grid a little bit.
Mm,
Not too far, but I was doing wood knocks. I was doing the whoops. I did hear something. I just I, my mind's so overworked that
uh-huh.
I forgot to because I was talking to people and I forgot to play that moment on my phone to see like um, if I heard a voice or whatever. But I know I heard something. And but
Yeah.
these other structures that Sam's going to show you guys, it was just like surreal. Um, again,
Okay.
it's like this at our place. So is it the whirly winds, whatever? Well, if the whirly winds have, makes X's and pulling trees down and making huts, well, they're doing it at our place too, at a complete different area, 12 miles away. So um, figure
Yeah.
that one out. Or if you go to the charming Fair Farm in their woods,
Here's some.
or the Colorado Critter Fest all the way out in Russell, Mass. So I took this picture. It was so cool looking at this picture because the size of these trees, they were like really thick, but it was like, kind of like crisscrossing, in between, the bigger trees. And again, there's like, all these like little branches that they were using that's just holding them up. Um,
Uh-huh. Sorry, Roger. I had to switch the view so because people couldn't see you in the other
oh,
view.
it's okay.
Okay.
It's okay. Um, yeah. So, I took these pictures to show the size of these structures that are going on in there. And again, where I'm taking this picture, um, now we're talking. So for where to compare apples and oranges of where I saw the shadow figure to these tree structures now, you're talking about 130 yards off the road that you're seeing all this,
Yeah.
and a lot of fresh breaks. And you could see some compressions. I just couldn't, it's just like that in our woods. So, like I said, whatever's in here has been pretty active.
Yeah. It's funny how you come across that. And Ernie said earlier, I don't know if you got to see that. He said you described it just the way everyone else does, and I can say that because the way you described it is the way my cousin described his experience, which was it's crazy.
Yeah,
Let's
because again,
show this one.
eyes and mind could play like little tricks. Oh, on this picture here, um, I took this picture of this arch because I couldn't believe like the size of it. It was just beautiful,
Yeah, that's
and there was a
beautiful.
and there was just a lot. This is like right off the path,
Right,
and again, looking at going through this path, it doesn't look like it's been you know, um, many people walking down this path at all. It doesn't look like it's been really used. Um,
right,
because again, you're a half a mile away from houses. Who's going to walk down this random path
right.
um,
That's yeah.
in the heat and it's buggy, you know?
Mm,
So
with a black hoodie on.
with a black hoodie on, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Where you know what, like I could see the legs move. Like I said, you can see everything. One Mississippi, that's slow. That's how quickly because I wasn't really traveling that fast. I was just giving it like a nice look see.
Uh huh.
But again, lifting that arm up. The hands are like this. The thumb was sticking out, coming down to the
Mm,
side.
mm,
When it lifts up its arms, I can see like the grass further back. But then once it comes down, I don't see nothing.
right.
And where the head was, again, I couldn't see those dead woods dead straight. And from where that was, from that picture, is probably like another 50 yards
Right.
or 40 yards. It wasn't that far away, but it just took up a lot of space that I didn't realize. Because again, it looks like one of us. walking through a tight path.
Right.
So, but they weren't.
Here's.
So, in that all black, I didn't see any reflection of like maybe, like a shirt, maybe having like some sort of logo or anything like that, jewelry or a hat,
I think I
hoodie,
showed
nothing.
that one.
So on this picture right here, this is pretty cool. Um, if you look straight ahead, that tree that's perfectly like lined up and perfectly perpendicular, that tree was broken off, and that had to be at least 25 feet long. It was big.
Wow.
So that's why I
And
was like, man, these structures are like crazy.
yeah, they are.
Yeah. Um, yeah. So, and again, I can't wait when, soon we get Richie out there doing the reenactment, that they would do that live and um,
Mhm.
really investigate these spots and wear proper gear and having your
Yeah.
your bug pack, right, BMO?
Yeah. Yeah. Make sure you bring your survival kit.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Which
mean,
he's not wrong.
no, no, not at all. You're
Yeah.
all
I
honestly right.
yeah.
It's just,
Yeah.
thank God that I didn't want to go any further. I probably walked approximately like 200 yards,
Mm.
and it is kind of open. Being on the path is beautiful, but again,
Yeah.
it's you're going up some hills and stuff like that. But it's more open area, Sam. It's like it's not
Right.
thick, super thick areas like what we have some thick areas with the briars and
Mhm.
things like that. But here
Yeah.
is like more openish, and
Mhm.
it's got some groves in there, and like I said, I mean, I'm sure I was being watched while I was walking in, and um, I was like, "Come on out. Where's the rest of you? I'm here. You want to talk? You got my
Right.
attention." Um,
Right.
yeah. So,
Well, so do you travel this road a whole lot? This one road? Do you have to? You
nope.
don't. I was just
I
curious.
travel all over southeastern Massachusetts and Cape Cod. We kind of have a big area um,
Okay.
that I do deliveries, and I use my MapQuest, my maps, my Google
Right.
Maps, and it's the first time I ever went down this road. And
Okay.
I've been down to the store before, but I had to go to another store in a different location. So when you go to a different location, then you go into an area where I'm familiar with. Here, I had to go straight there from work. So um, we me and Richie, we did an investigation actually like 5 miles away at this pretty much the same lake. It's huge.
Mhm.
Um, and that's when we had we were with Andy, Lisa, and this kid Jordan, and he was showing us around, and I found like this we found this 40-foot X that was just like it was like a maybe like 7 inches in diameter, but it was
Yeah.
just tall. And it was over, obviously it's like 20 feet high of where it intersects. I mean, it was just bizarre. And
Mhm.
we walked the beach area of that part of the lake, and we found a lot of fresh mussels. And you want to talk about piles? I mean, I've never seen piles like this in my life.
Oh
Um,
wow.
yeah, I mean, people say, well, critters and stuff like that, like
Mhm.
possums, but I can't see possums. Like maybe with their jaws and they're not as smart as like let's say the raccoons. Raccoons can get at it, at a lot of things, but to eat that much, I think that poor thing would pop
Yeah.
because the piles were so big and they were in um I don't know, they were just like you see one pile over here and then like you walk, you know, 50 feet over here is another bigger pile and
Mm.
it gets towards an inlet, like a little marshy inlet.
Mhm.
And you find all these fresh water fresh mussels,
Yeah.
large mussels. So there's a lot of food. I mean, the thing about southeastern Mass, just like Western Mass, but different landscapes, it's just there's plenty of food. There's plenty of water. One thing about our south this part of I mean it's a big area of southeastern Massachusetts, Sam. It's a
Mhm.
lot of power lines, lots and
Oh yeah.
lots of power lines. Your encounter Wojo is well within the perimeter of the area. 12 miles is not far at all. Yeah, exactly, Ernie. Um, well, you know, when I did your hand signals, when it got dark out, and Richie and Richie had the only flashlight. I don't know. I decided to, you know, they were kind of congregating, and I was like maybe like 30 yards away,
Mhm.
and I just stood in the middle of the path. And if you, because we're at a far end of the path of where we usually walk in, Sam. Like,
Mhm.
if I was to take a right, that'd take you to the junkyard. If you take a left and keep going left, you're going to like the backside, if not further away from the college. And
Mhm.
I just stood there. I just sat there and I just listened. My eyes closed. I could hear movement to my left, to my right, um, and straight ahead. And I was doing the hand signals, brother, that were brothers and whatever. And then that's when they showed their shine. That's when
Yeah.
they revealed themselves to us. And I remember telling Ernie that, and he was just blown away because I did those hand signals. He goes, what you just did was you had them reveal themselves to you. And I had Lisa with me, and Lisa was scared. And she goes, what
Yeah.
am I looking at? I said, just come on over here, relax. I go, listen, if they would have done something, they would have done something already. And she was calm. And now,
Mhm.
obviously, you know about that story is that
Yeah.
we all left, and then we discussed about, we had a live 2 days later, and then that's when D Hoot's like, "There's something wrong with Lisa," and I
Yeah.
already saw that before you even said something, D Hoot, because I'm watching her behavior and it didn't look right. She just kept doing this,
Yeah.
and she's looking, turning around, and she was just something's there. And that's when she walked away and got in the house and she goes, I go, what's going on? Oh, it's just a fox, I think it's a fox or a skunk.
Yeah.
No, that's when I got the phone call after the show was done. She calls me up. She goes, you're not going to believe this. I got high shine in the backyard. I go, what?
Yes, I
And
remember seeing that. That was insane.
yeah, you remember the video? Like
Yes.
the eyes were blinking, the head was
Yes.
turning. You could hear the snaps and the movement.
Mhm.
And I did an investigation the following day. I could see compressions everywhere, broken sticks. And guys, we're only talking 86 feet from the house uh, to like the other side of the woods. It's just a thin patch of woods, both sides. And in our backyard, our very, very backyard, you'll see a house dead straight is about, I think I did, it was like 280 feet. But I
Yeah.
could see and I showed her 90s. I go, you ever seen these before? She goes, no, I never did. I go, oh, well, now you know.
Now you
Again,
know.
they're your neighbors.
That is wild.
So, and Lisa Guys lives 10 miles away. And where I was to Lisa's house, maybe like 6 minutes away. Correct. Because
Yeah.
there's been so much activity around that whole area. And it's absolutely bizarre.
Mm.
Um, there's been a lot of sightings, a lot of unexplained stuff. Um, but this is why I'm coming out with my story. And this is why, because there's people that are out in this area
Yeah.
that, what do you say? You
Yeah.
know? But yeah, we have a platform and can have this discussion. And
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of what people say. Um, do I have a video? of exactly if that's a Bigfoot,
Yeah.
even if I had the video, you're not going to believe it anyways, you know, because these people will find a way to just discredit what you're looking at. So, um,
Yeah.
but I'll
Yeah.
tell you, it's bizarre, man.
It is
Bizarre.
very
Hell of it.
bizarre. It is. It is. And the only way that people's gonna know, I mean, is to actually get out there and do it themselves instead of
Yeah,
sitting.
Sam.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, boots on the ground. I mean, that's what
Yep.
it's all about. I mean, but like, again, um, I've been a hunter all my life and just go out in the woods, just go out in the woods. But like, when me and Rich were driving, he just said, listen, man, just remember this. Not everything's Bigfoot. Just have
No,
an
not.
open mind. And I
Yeah.
said, no, exactly. And he was right. And that's really, it's well, well put
Yeah.
because again, whenever we bring different people in, um, that we've had friends who are like borderline skeptics and what have you,
Hmm.
um, again, they walk out and they sit there like, well, you know, um, they'll ask the questions like, why is that tree like that? I go, haha. And like our last guest was Nate and Jackie, and I'll tell you, they just kept asking questions after asking questions. And me and Richard just were answering them, we're like looking at each other like, yep, because that's
Yeah.
what you want. You want to pick people's brains of what their eyes are seeing and how their brain is processing, just like me seeing what I saw.
Hmm.
Because again, you got to sit down, you got to slow it down and go, okay, is there really a dude out here dressed up all black while it's hot out and wearing a hoodie, not wearing
Yeah.
any like is it straight black shoes, straight, black
Yeah.
pants or sweats possible, but you have to
Yeah.
be nuts. And you're in the
Right.
middle of nowhere where it's buggy as heck, you know?
Yeah. No, there. I don't see that happening. And plus, you said the length of the arms was just not. You know.
Yeah. And again with again again about the eyes, it's just the hands. It just look big. And
Yeah.
when it's on when it's on the side, you know, you get the thumb is like out like this, but it's like lower than your
Yeah.
pockets.
Yeah.
So and that to me was like, it's like a long reach, and
Yeah.
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 Um, but again, that's what that was to me is just the arm going up, the arm coming down, and like whenever I put its arm down, I'm like I'm not seeing anything, so I'm just thinking it's a tight area
Yeah.
of a path. But coming back, I was like, no way. And the no way is not just because they're not there. It was just how wide that the
Yeah.
picture that you. It's just even with the van, how wide like the path
Yeah.
is,
Yeah.
and that's what I kept telling you because I was like, dude, it's 7 to 8 feet wide. This thing had to be a freaking truck, you
Huge
know.
because you said it filled.
So
It was just yeah.
it just took up
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
almost the whole path.
Yeah.
If I was to guess, I mean, it's like between 4 to 5 feet wide. It was just massive.
Yeah. Yep. Let's
Um,
see. Mary says, "We believe you. If no one else wants to believe you or learn from you, then that's on them and not you."
yeah, thank
We
you.
have a new subscriber, Kenneth Russell. He's new. He's
Hey, Kenneth.
comparing the show. The show reminds him of Art Bell. I don't know if you know who Art Bell is. He was like on the
No,
West Coast. I don't know. I didn't. I just learned about him today on TikTok. But he had like a radio station out on the West Coast that would be from midnight to like 3 a.m. and he talked about UFOs and stuff. But anyways, he said it reminds him of that and he said great points and observation.
thanks,
Um,
Kenneth, because you know what? In the Pacific Northwest, I mean, there's a lot. Well, not just Pacific Northwest, but California. There's a
yeah,
lot of sightings out there. And again,
yeah,
it's different locations, but again, we all have different landscapes, different, you know, ecologic, the ecosystems are different. And here in Massachusetts, I mean, whoever thought like, oh, these Yanks, they here in Massachusetts, they got Bigfoot? Yeah. Well, you know what? I'm saying the same thing too. Like, how in the world
Mm,
we have Bigfoot activity here near my house where I grew up, you
right.
know, and 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 God bless Richie for bringing us all in together on this journey because
Yeah.
again, we would just never known that what's out there.
Right, right. Ohio says not everyone will let let's see let to see what you have seen, Wojo. They only show themselves to people that they can trust and that have a good heart, and who they know who and to show them. So they're showing you themselves to you because they know you and Richie have a good heart and your good intentions behind it.
Sam, can you like read that again?
I
It's
was trying to. I was like,
it's like she's DJ. Yeah. Um,
sorry,
so
LBR. I was trying.
Ariana Grande. Hey.
Hey.
No, you know what? That's, being in the woods, walking around and investigating him it was telling me that, yeah, trust does go a long way.
Mm,
And, you know, good intentions and things like that. But it's cool. Why at that moment? Least
mm.
expected, things like that. Maybe it's to see how you react. I just like, no freaking way, back up,
Yep. Yeah.
and I'm just sitting there like, again, that's when you, now it's like, all right, research time, except for it's like Superman without a suit. I'm like, oh no, I don't have a backpack, I don't have the boots, but I didn't care, and that's why I went in there and I had this discussion with my boss, and he's just like simply like, he's curious, and but he is a skeptic. But I told him I like to take you out there. I go that offers. He goes, you know what? I might take you up on that offer. So I'll tell you, um, skeptics are always welcome. Skeptics are always
Oh,
welcome to have
yes.
these opinions and things like that because
Yeah.
everyone is allowed to have those opinions. But you know what though? Don't crap on people because that's not what we do. Um,
Yeah.
just because you don't believe in something, that is fine. But I hope you're doing it through your own eyes, not listening to other people and what they have to say.
Yeah. 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 That's true. Yeah.
Um,
Wes says,
so,
cast them tracks, bro.
oh my God. So, yeah, and everyone's like, yeah, cast them.
Someone's here.
No, I just see a
Oh.
light, and it's
Oh.
like, but
Oh.
it's someone's house way back there. So I just want to make sure of what I'm seeing. Um, so, where we were at? Oh, so yeah, I mean, I was just so overwhelmed and like, I'm like blah 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 talking to people and I'm saying to myself, I'm almost home. I was talking to my boy Wes. He's like, dude, you should go back and cast those tracks. I'm like, oh man, I have my backpack. I do have the dental casting. The only thing is, I only have one bottle of water, and I didn't see like really, I didn't scout for like many streams or anything like that's actually nearby.
Mm.
But you know what? If it holds up tomorrow, I'm definitely going right after work. That's for damn sure.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, I mean,
Wish we could
if
get
I go
Richie on here.
solo, I'll go solo. I mean, if Richie can come out,
Hey.
that'd be great. Bring the
Yeah.
family. I'll throw them all in the back of the truck. Hey,
Yeah, let's go.
yeah,
Oh, D Hoot says
oh,
Scaniverse them at the very least. D Hoot loves the Scaniverse. We need.
I know. That's why because I tried to get it on my phone. I don't know. Technology just does not work with me, as you can tell. And I know it's so simple. Look up Scaniverse, whatever. Um, SENI verse. I have an Android, and I know it sucks, but the I tried using it one time and it just didn't really work. It stinks, but on the iPhone it worked awesome. So if I can get
Yeah.
Richie out there tomorrow, we'll do it. Or I don't
Yeah.
care. I'll stop by where he's at and grab his phone and use it. I don't care.
Yeah.
But
Say,
I'm
give
gonna
me your
take any
phone.
time. Give me a phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Let's see. Uh oh. Let's see. Jared says, I never thought I would say this being a southern boy, but y'all's area looks incredible and I kind of want to come to the Bridgewater Triangle.
well, come on down. You are the next contestant on the Banter with Richie B show.
Let's go,
Yeah,
Jared.
let's go, Jared. Go hop a flight, get Papa Squatch. He'll pay for you, by the way. And
Y'all's
or you
going
know what?
nowhere.
Or either that, go talk to Stacy. So yeah, I'd love to get you all to come up
Yeah.
here in our area because I'll tell you,
Mhm.
it is crazy. And and
Oh,
again,
God.
we're just showing you guys what we got, and that's just pure facts and and everything, the
Yeah.
lights and but it happens everywhere. But we just because it's in our back, yeah, well, not our back, yeah, but it's a 20-minute drive for me, so we can go there anytime we want. But at least we're
Yeah.
going like once or twice a week. Where
Yeah.
some people, like Jared, he has to drive like an hour or 5 hours for some people, and it's kind of tough, you know. But yeah, you guys are welcome, man. You know that.
Yeah. I was just picturing Stacy, Jared, and Pot, like all of them in a van. Just,
It just it's just imagine like you got like
oh
um,
God.
the fuzzy dice bouncing around. You get
Oh
the
my
fuzzy
God.
steering wheel.
I know.
Hey, we're going to Massachusetts. Hey, right?
We're
And
going
then
to
they come
Mass,
out. And then they come
y'all.
out. Some hot women come out. And I go, hey, look, check out those guys. It's ZZ Top. All right.
I
Every girl
know.
telling you about a shut dress, man.
Oh God.
Yeah, because when I
Oh
see those
God.
guys,
Yeah.
they just remind me of
Yeah.
ZZ Top with their long beards.
Well, when that happens, the day that happens, go live and start playing that song because I want to see it. I want to see them get out of the the van with that. Yeah, I want to see that.
Stacy would be the first one to climb out, and he'd be the first one to fall down.
Yep. I've
He's like,
been
"I'm Stacy."
driving for
Boom!
hours. Whoa.
Yeah, as Papa squats, like kind of kindly, like stuck out his foot. Hey,
Hey guys.
yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, Mary.
Well,
I one day I'll go. One day.
mm,
Yeah.
sorry that I'm not able to read everybody that's in here. Well, at least the one person I see, Zuli. What's up, Z? I see ZHSSR.
Yep.
Um, yeah, so I really appreciate you all out here. And
Yeah.
I'm just proud to share this because it's a surreal moment that researching and do what we enjoy and love. And I wish I had my bro with me. Um,
Yeah.
but you know what? There's gonna be plenty of times I think with least expected with him too. And I
Oh
feel
yeah.
that you know what? Yeah, they maybe what happened to me is something, but who knows? Maybe one will appear and sit down beside Richie and like, hey, forest people. Who are you?
Yeah.
I'm Richie B. So hey, have that conversation and go.
Yeah.
But
Sir Richard.
I am
Yeah.
Richard, aka the Banter one. So
Yes.
yeah, well,
Yeah.
well, I hope you all had a great evening. Thank you
Yeah.
for all being on here, and
Yeah.
Sam, you did a wonderful job.
Thank
And I
y'all.
know
Thank.
that these pictures, like all short notice, but hey, that's how we roll, right?
It come together. It
Comes
happened
together.
for a reason.
Come together.
Right
All right.
now. Yep.
Over us. Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Right.
Well, again, thank you, Sam. Thank you, everybody, for being on here. And hopefully that we'll have this discussion more about this,
Yeah.
and we'll try to get into these woods. But
Yep.
on that, Sam, do you have anything to say, hon?
Um, I guess no.
She frozen?
I will see you. Am
Oh, there you
I
go.
frozen?
Okay.
Okay.
No, you're like this, so they just stop. They're like, okay, she's stuck.
um, so I have family coming in tomorrow. So the next 5 Fridays are going to be uploaded videos. I just want to let you guys know that. After the visit, I'll go back to regularly scheduled going live. But while they're here visiting, it'll be uploaded videos. But it's okay. I got some fun stuff. Like,
Cool.
yeah.
Well, so you know what? Always join Sam's Pretty Paranormal on Friday at 9 o'clock p.m. Please like and
Yes.
subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your sisters, brothers, your dog's friends, anybody. Get them down here. Also, check out the Banter himself, Richie B, and me as the co-host.
Saturday. Right.
Saturday at 7 p.m. And of course, the one and only Gene Tewksbury of Ghost
The
Cats
legend.
and Cryptids on
Yes.
Sunday
Yep.
at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Um,
Yes.
so I got to leave you all, and just remember, don't be lazy. Serve the Lord enthusiastically. Love your neighbors. Love each other, because that's what we do, guys. Because I want to say this real quick: is that we reached out. There's a family out there that's not part of the crew, but we tracked them down for Denny, because this is what Denny does: helps out families. Because this one couple does have a daughter that has the same cancer of what Ella went through, and we're here to help them. And we reached out to them, and I'll tell you, prayers to them. And
Prayers.
so
Yeah.
this is what we do, guys. This is why we, as Richie says, that's why we keep climbing. So on that note, we love you, Ella, and of course, baby Jack, and my boy Richie. I know I'm running late. You're probably gonna kill me, but just
Oh
guys,
yeah.
remember, thank you for being on here. Love you guys. Remember, we are still home of the boom.
Oh.